just gonna talk about that.
Yo, welcome to Uncensored Lock.
Welcome back.
What's good? Yo, my
Black
shit
Convo.
getting
Gina.
Who's
Yellow bastard in
All right.
the motherfucking house
Yo.
once again.
Today we're going to talk about labels. Now I have no idea what the fuck Gina's talking about, but I think it's a very interesting concept that, you know what I mean, that we should learn about. So explain what you mean more about these labels.
All right, so everyone's complaining about they don't want to be labeled. You know, if they're gay, they don't want to be called gay. They're people, or if they're transgender, they're still people. Everything shouldn't be separated or segregated. And in a sense, I get where they're coming from in the segregated part, as how they didn't want blacks and whites back then drinking out of the same fountain and shit like that. But people are taking that and turning it into something bigger. Because, for example, with gays, you have a whole movement. You're making it, you want the same rights, you want special rights, you want all of this stuff, but you don't want to be labeled gay. So if you embrace your culture so much, do you care if you're labeled black or
No, 'cause
Jamaican?
I am black. I am
You
Jamaican,
are,
right.
and you're gonna embrace it. You're like, oh, don't call me that. I'm just a person.
Right.
So if you're gay and you embrace it so much, what is so wrong with being labeled gay, or transgender, or
I ain't gonna lie,
bisexual?
if you're a faggot, that's just what you are.
Right.
It's no ifs, ands, or buts, and no other way around it. What you want me to call you straight?
Then
Because I'm straight.
And then it turns to, oh, that's not the right terminology. For example, most people would trip about him using that word.
But
about
that's
using
what
the
you
word
are.
Faggot.
That's what you are.
But in a sense, it's like we're not cursing at you. We're not downing you. That's just everyone has their own terminology. Just like
Okay,
culture, you
but-
might have a way of saying this word, and someone has a way.
Hear me out.
But if he's not saying, "Oh, you're a effing faggot" and being disrespectful, that's
You're
completely
1,000,000,000% right. But if they feel some type of way about that word, don't use that shit around them.
Bruh, they're sensitive about
I agree.
everything,
Okay.
bruh.
But this isn't
Everything.
this isn't
And
just towards gays.
And this is just what I was telling you on the phone the other day. Like, I don't like that shit. I should not be the one that's uncomfortable around you.
We live in a very
You feel what I'm
sensitive
saying?
America.
If we go
We
to a
have freedom
bar,
of speech, but not really.
right? If let's just say us three go to a bar, right now, and it's not a faggot bar, it's a regular fucking bar, but it just so happens on this particular night, there's a lot of sissies in the building. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Why the fuck do I have to be uncomfortable in that spot, bro? This is not a faggot bar.
Well, you don't have to be uncomfortable.
They're going to make me uncomfortable
So he has
because
to
they're going to
censor
be
what he
looking
says.
at me.
Hold on.
I gotta watch how I talk around
All
these
that's,
niggas.
listen, hear me out. All that's absolutely fucking right. But at the end of the day, you can leave.
But what he's
You
saying is,
can
why should
leave.
he have to leave? Because now
Why?
y'all are uncomfortable with the way that I'm talking.
Why?
When I'm here enjoying myself.
I'm
He's
enjoying
basically saying, if
myself.
I go to a bar or I go out, and this is an establishment, like, you know, they do have some clubs like Cloud9 and
Right,
things like that
right.
that are for gays and
Right.
things like that. So he's saying if a gay person comes into a straight establishment, right?
Right.
And now he's stuck having to censor how he talks because they might get offended, or oh, he's being this way towards me. He
Because
doesn't
guess
like
what?
me
The
because
minute
he's
I
talking
say-
this way. Now the solution is, oh well, if he doesn't,
I
if he's
gotta
gonna
get
talk
out.
that, he has to leave.
Or
So,
you know what they'll do? They'll take it a step further and call fucking police
And
and,
say he's
and
being
say
prejudiced.
I'm creating a hate crime against them, and I wasn't even fucking saying. Why do I?
it
have
could be
to,
a conversation between y'all two, and someone
And a
overheard
fag
him saying
overheard it.
a word
Bro,
he didn't
the
like.
same rules apply, bro. Imagine it was a white man.
So what happens when
Okay, go ahead.
I go to work? Let's just say I go to work, and it's a group of fags, and they talking about me.
Right.
Not even me per se, but just talking about straight people. Oh, straight people this and straight people that, and
Right.
putting down straight like how we would put down them. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? But the roles reversed.
Right.
What the fuck am I supposed to? How am I supposed to feel
Then
about that?
all-
Because they do that.
all
If
best-
you don't know
okay.
that, they do that.
I don't give a fuck what they do, bro. All bets are off. And bro, this is how I feel about it, bro. We all talk shit. We all talk shit about other people. You feel what I'm trying to say? At the end of the day, bro, if they're talking shit there, that's on them. You're not interfering with me. You're not doing anything to hurt me. Your words not gonna hurt me. You gotta live life harder than, in my opinion, more than I have to live it. You know what I'm trying to say?
I feel like taking dick in ass is the realest shit.
Not
you
not
can
only
fucking
that,
do.
bro, but just the psyche that they go through on a daily basis, bro. If they have to deal with that, I don't have to deal with that. So at the end of the day, bro, that's not my business if you're talking about me. You feel what I'm trying to say? When it gets physical into my family, that's when shit changes.
No, you are talking about me. If you talking about me, period, cut that shit short, fag, because I ain't say nothing about you, and I don't want to talk about you, so you shouldn't be sitting there talking about nothing that goes, like, talk about your motherfucking, y'all culture, what y'all got going on. Don't speak on some shit you don't know about, because you can never understand what I'm
The
going
same
through.
way that he wouldn't be able to
The
understand
same,
what he's
exactly. The
going
same
Okay.
way I can't
But
understand the
let's
shit you
no,
doing.
Remember, this isn't just to talk about homosexuality. This is to talk about labels.
Labels, period. I
So,
just use that example.
Let's go into now we have a lot of black people who don't want to be. I'm not black. I'm just a person. That's why I'm bringing this up.
But hold on.
I
Because in
heard
a sense
what's her
of-
name do that shit.
Raven
Simone.
But you know where this is coming from? From the fact that this, whatever the culture, the black skin is looked down upon. I don't want to be associated with that because that's not what's popping.
I agree with
that's
that.
Not,
Okay, so
that's
what
not
I'm
what's,
saying is, then you don't really love who you are. You can't really embrace that.
I
You
agree
can't,
with that.
you
Look at
can't
Sammy Sosa.
come out the house and you're dressed like a black person. Your hair is done like a black person. You got your edges laid. You wearing weave and you doing all this. Your skin is brown. You are as black as it coming, and you come out your mouth and say, "Don't call me black. I don't want to be labeled black." Black isn't a label. It's your culture and it's what you were brought up in. And you can't learn to love that because you're embarrassed
And at
by
the end
what
of the
the
day,
way
what
other
is-
people are looking at you, because that's an
What
insecurity.
the fuck is black? There's nobody in this world black, and there's nobody in this world white.
Okay.
You're brown.
Right.
The fuck, man, there's nobody black. Like, at the end of the day, like, I feel what Gina's saying. That label shit, stupid, bruh. Because
They keep trying to, everyone should be together and there should be no separation. And yes,
it's
there
always
should.
going to be like that.
You know
because
why?
I
Because
can't.
the way that Chinese people eat Chinese food,
Right.
and Jamaican people eat Jamaican food, and Indian people eat Indian food, it's a cultural thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't take Chinese and Indian and Jamaican all and put them together and say, "Oh, I want y'all all to do the same thing. I want y'all all to like the same thing
Okay.
and have the same feelings," because it's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
We use different slangs when we talk, and they
no,
use this
it
terminology.
can't.
Let her finish. Let her finish. I want to hear this.
We use different slangs when we talk. They use different terminology. What's the first thing you hear when a black person speaks correct? Oh, you're speaking like
White.
white. Why can't I just speak incorrect then? Then you want to label it. So people are using labels when it benefits.
Like I said, the only place we experience shit like that you talking about, this label shit, this faggot shit, all of that, the only place that shit exists is in America. I'm being so honest with you. This is the only, because, dog, what kind of people you see in Jamaica, bruh? You see Chinese.
You see everybody.
You see everything.
everybody.
You even see white people
Everybody.
that's Jamaican, that more Jamaican than me and this nigga
Right.
put together.
Chinese people.
And
talking like
Chinese
that,
people.
But do you, so, and then you go here. Are the Chinese people walking around with dreads in their
Of
hair and
course.
trying to act Jamaican?
They not acting, they are.
They are Jamaican.
They are.
Okay, and are they going
They're
around
immersed
saying,
in
"I
the
don't want to be
culture."
called this," or "I don't want to be
Who?
called that"?
I wish you would go up to them and tell them, nigga, you ain't Jamaican.
Okay.
And
They
watch
don't
what
mind
they,
being
and
called
watch what
it,
they
right?
gonna fucking tell.
They're not
That's
complaining
just
about
gonna
being
deal with you.
labeled,
So
right?
basically,
No.
say put more labels on people.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Labeling
if
is
you, dog, if you
labeling
fat,
is who we are. If you're
if
fat,
you
you're
fat,
fat. If
you
you're
fat.
skinny, you're skinny.
Right.
period.
If you're black, you're black.
If you
If you're
fat,
white,
what you
you're
gonna do?
white.
Tell me no, nigga.
Embrace
Don't
that
label me
shit.
as fat. Label me as skinny. How can I do that when bitch you over 300 pounds?
But I'm saying, so that goes into the psyche of we stop allowing people to think.
Let's
what they
look at
wanna think.
sports.
Hold on, we stop allowing people to think what they want to think. You know what I'm trying to say? If you're born a man, you can't just go in and say, "Oh, I feel like a girl," and then change into a girl. Wrong or right?
No, you
No,
can't.
that's transgender. Guess what?
You can't.
Be
You always
okay.
gonna be a
Be
man,
okay with being
period.
labeled transgender.
So you okay with people calling you a tranny?
Be okay with it. Embrace it. Yes, I am. Yes, the fuck I am.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
Because
that's
that's what
the
you
fuck
chose
you
to do.
are, and that's
if
what
you're
you
gonna
chose
make a
to do.
life-changing decision like that, be okay with what comes with it.
Yeah,
You can't
all
say,
that.
"Oh, I'm mature enough to make this decision that I want to transform from male to female, from female to male," but I'm not mature enough to handle the backlash that may or may not come with it, because this is America where we have freedom of speech. But no, not really. Like I said earlier. Because we have freedom of speech, but the minute someone feels sensitive about it, oh, we're hating,
You
we're
gotta
racist,
censor
or we're
it.
this,
You
or
gotta
we're
get
that.
censored.
Right.
I remember it was a time, dog, yo, like Al Bundy show when I was a jit, right? They used to say minor curse words on there, like
Right.
ass
Right.
and son of a bitch. What you hear on TV now, bro, on regular stations, bro, they like, you feel what I'm saying? You hear all that shit, every curse word in the
Right.
fucking
Right.
book, bro. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit is like, this shit is crazy, bro. Like what she's saying is I kind of agree with that. I do. Everything needs to get labeled, because if you're fucking fat, you're fat. If you're skinny, you're skinny.
But do you
If
feel
you're black, you
okay,
black.
But
bro.
do you feel like once you start labeling people, you put them in that specific group?
But that's
Okay.
what you chose to do and be.
Okay, so obviously you can go from fat group to being skinny now, right?
Yeah.
So you can't call me fat no more, right?
You can't call me fat no
So-
more. Now you in another group. Nigga, what the fuck? Now you in another group.
I don't know. This is probably completely off topic, but there was something I was watching on somewhere, and it was these girls racing track and field, but they're transgender. They're men. Now they're
That's
racing.
cheating.
Okay. Now, what is the solution to that? Do you segregate those persons?
What you mean? For one, let me tell you
Do
something.
we have a
Hold on,
male and a female division in
No.
sports? Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Oh no,
we
I
have
thought you was gonna ask
WNBA,
something
we
else.
have NBA, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We have now the fucking NFL, and we have the fucking fantasy thing
Right.
for women to do. Do we have women playing in the NFL? No. Why? Because what's gonna happen if a
gonna
fucking
get
man
fucked
tackles
up.
a woman?
Right.
You're gonna
Okay.
get your ass
So
hurt.
make a fucking transgender team if it's gonna be that serious.
Okay, then that's called segregation, is it not?
Then why is women and men not playing together? Is that not segregation too?
No, they looking out for your goddamn safety.
So look out for theirs.
What safety? You didn't look
Because
out
guess
for your
what?
own when you
Because
cut your
guess
dick
what?
off.
When you go and you serious in sports and the track and field shit, and it comes to scholarship and shit, and a female loses a scholarship because a transgender
right,
gets
took
it,
it, right.
how was that fair? Because if she was racing, if she was the fastest one against other females,
I
she
agree.
would have gotten it.
That's fucked up.
It's
you don't
fucked
belong
up.
You
there.
ready for this?
So if you can't put a male and a female and say, oh well, whoever's faster out of this male and female
Right.
gets this scholarship because it's not fair.
Alright, well-
How is it fair now because he chopped off a body
All
part?
right, listen to this.
Because he grew up
Shout
with
out
those
to Andrew
hormones.
Schultz from the British. I love this podcast. I listen to it every week. Listen, this is what Homeboy said. Homeboy said, "Too bad. Life is not fair. Get better."
Exactly. Get better. But there's a but. If I dress up like a fucking woman and go run a race, nigga, most 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna fucking win.
Right.
I'm not being biased or nothing, but 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna win. You feel what I'm saying? All right,
If
let's
the
take
answer
let's
to
take it
it
a
is
step
get better,
further.
then why is there men and women
Let's go.
teams?
If let's say like this, like we get on the basketball court, right? And 5 niggas against 5 girls. I don't give a fuck how good them females is, bro.
Right.
9 times out of 10,
The men are gonna
these niggas is gonna fucking win, bro.
They have more
I'm not
power.
being
They
I'm not
have
being
more
sexist.
speed. They have
None of that.
They have more everything. And
Exactly.
that child who decided to make that transition, he grew up originally a male with the same
With the same
hormones.
hormones, same
now,
dick,
just because
same
you're
balls,
trying to
same
change it
everything.
now, it doesn't change what had already happened. You still have that muscle mass. You still have all that. Just because you're doing things to disguise it doesn't change that. Originally, you may feel female. You may feel comfortable in the female clothes and female makeup and all
When
of
your
that.
body's-
But
Watch when-
internally, you are a male because guess what? Another male cannot come inside of you and you cannot carry a goddamn baby.
And then-
And until you can do that and your body's producing the right hormones to really say that you're a fucking female, then you can't race against another female and say that that was a fair fucking race.
True.
But you know why that's okay now? Because women want to fight for equal fucking rights for men. So then they'll turn around and say, well, men and women should be able to race because it's equal. Men and women should be able to compete. Men and women should be
But
able
you
to
know
do
the
everything
problem when
the
they
same.
start being
And
the
that's
ass.
where that
When they
problem
start
kicks
being
in.
the ass, it's gonna be like it's not fair.
When they start what?
When they start being the ass, gonna say it's
Then
not
it's not fair. Then it's not fair.
Why? You the one that asked to get in my sport.
All right.
Like if they come to football and I see a nigga run one of their ass over, I'm gonna be dying laughing. You think I'm gonna feel bad? No.
You
see
asked
why
for
you're-
it.
You said
Right.
you wanted that.
So the
you
mo-
want a quarterback, nigga? When that O-line rush your ass and crush your motherfucking, I'm be the first one out there laughing.
Right. So the moral of the story is start living more and create segregation.
Not create segregation. That's not what
That-
I'm
that's
saying.
what
That is going
I'm saying accept
yeah.
your like. You cannot be. You can't be like, oh well.
So okay.
I'm not black because
if you're okay,
I don't feel that I'm
hold
black,
on.
even though my
hold
skin
on.
tone is
So-
black and my race is black.
All right,
Because I
so
chill around white people.
Because I'm around white people.
got you.
Accept who you can't be black with white friends.
yeah.
You can't be black with.
Okay.
How do you feel about
Spanish
somebody
friends?
who, like, let's just say,
Why can't you be
semi-social?
you and still have other type of friends around you?
How do you feel about somebody that wakes up black? They been black their whole life, and then one day they just start bleaching.
Can
their
I be
skin.
honest with you, dog? I'm black as fuck, bro. Right?
Yeah.
When I see light skinned people and I see people talk about light skinned stuff, I'm like, damn, bro. I want to be light skinned.
No, you don't.
I'm
You
listen
know
to
why?
listen,
Alright,
listen
go
to
ahead,
me.
go ahead,
Listen.
go ahead.
That's how I felt.
Mm.
I felt like, damn, I'm too dark. I'm not gonna get enough girls, or I'm not gonna. That's not me accepting me, loving me, and that was a problem.
Exactly.
You know what I'm trying to say? So I understand these people probably don't feel love. They probably don't feel what. Cause babe, I have you and I have Junior. So best believe me, I'm straight. You feel me? I'm not worrying about, oh, a bitch don't care about me, a bitch don't love me, because I know I can get that from somewhere else. I know it's genuine. But some people don't have that. And when they don't have that, bro, they turn to other things to say, yo, I'm asking now, you want to fuck me now? Not knowing that you look like a complete idiot now. You feel what I'm trying to say?
So all I'm saying is it's an insecurity, and people need to learn to accept it
That's
better.
Right.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is just be who you are.
Stay in your lane, nigga.
Absolutely.